wish I'd had that quote in my hip pocket when he forced me to be in a hurry. I mean, I get paid by the hour, and it's something very interesting I learned when I was a new captain and had control over the speed at which I was operating. I've flown with captains before, and this is part of the experience bucket, who rushed things. We tried to save fuel so we wouldn't start our last engine until just before takeoff, and some captains would choose to wait until we're cleared on the position and hold, to line up and wait. Or cleared for takeoff, even worse, and we're still turning our third engine on the 727. And it drove me nuts why they made these decisions, and the best thing that ever happened to me was having all these lousy guys to fly with who made these poor decisions to help me learn to make better ones. But one of them was to go slow. I get new co-pilots all the time, and I tell them, and a lot of them show up rushed, which indicates to me they're flying with guys who are in a hurry. And there's never a reason to hurry. In fact, when you hurry, it takes longer. And I've seen that with students in the simulator. So you just need to go slower. There are two speeds. There are only two from which you have to choose. Okay? If you hurry and if you rush, you will screw up. And I tell this to students in the simulator, and I give them a problem, and they hurry, and they screw up. And then I say, I want you to time this. Get your watch out. And I want you to, and I give them a go-around, the way they did it. And I'm going to say, I do this as fast as I can, and I do it as fast as I can. It takes 8 seconds to do the positive rate, gear up, flaps 15, set missed approach altitude, set the heading, blah, 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 and go through this whole diatribe. And it takes 8 seconds, but I screwed something up. Then I say, watch this. Well, you never hold it in. Okay. So I said, time this. We're going to do a go-around. I'm going to do it real slow. I'm going to do it painfully slow. I said, positive rate, gear up, flaps, we go around, flaps 15. I went through the whole thing, and I did it so slow. I mean, just took my time. It was almost painful. And it was like 10 seconds instead of 8. I didn't make any mistakes. It was really easy. I could think in between each step. I said, say this, say go around, 1001, 1002, flaps 15, 1001, 1002, positive rate, gear up. It really doesn't take that long to slow down and do it right, but to screw up and have to redo it, it takes much longer. It's easier to do it right than to explain why you didn't. You ever been late to meet someone? A wife? For dinner? You're already late, and you have a decision now. The speed limit's 35, and you've got, I don't know, let's say a 15-mile drive. You can drive 35, or maybe you're going to go 45. What do you do?
35. 50.
Oh, you say that now because we're talking about it. I gave you the answer. Well, obviously the right answer is go call. So if we call the wife, everything's fine. Hang on, that reminds me of something. I don't think I'm going to get home on time. The point I'm getting at is if you drive 15 miles at 45 miles an hour, it's going to take you 20 minutes. If you drive at 35, it's going to take you 25 minutes. I did the math. I didn't just do that in my head. I know it's impressive. 5 minutes. You're already in trouble because you're late, right? That's 5 more minutes to work up your argument. 5 more minutes to come up with a better reason why you're late. 5 more minutes of peace and quiet. 5 more minutes to live. 5 more minutes out of the doghouse, whatever. But no ticket. And that was my next point. What's going to happen? What's going to be in your rearview mirror? That could make it take even longer. Or something worse could happen.